The main cause of the sleep difficulties is stress, simply because it affects everything in our body. So stress can disrupt sleep by increased cortisol levels. So it's difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, and therefore having a good sleep. To fall asleep and stay asleep, there is a need for an automatic nervous system to be calm and in balance, which it takes a while actually. So, in order for our nervous system, we need to do a little bit extra when we're stressed in life, because life can be stressful. But we also need to do something about our nervous system every day to maintain it at a good level. Right now, it's about levels, types of stress or levels of stress. So acute stress is something that we experience as one of something stressful, like maybe we were about to have a car accident or we had something unpleasant, stressful. So like maybe event at work or event in the family, like an argument. Chronic stress is a little bit higher, more complicated. It's about prolonged exposure to stress that can eventually lead to anxiety, and anxiety, if not treated or addressed, can lead to burnout, which is quite difficult to get out of. And traumatic stress is when we're experiencing something life-threatening. Well, when we come to trauma, there are different degrees of trauma as well. But usually when people refer to trauma, they refer to something life-threatening. But it can be, of course, at a lesser degree than that. Yeah. So just think about how much stress you have in your life. And one more thing to mention about trauma as well. The earlier we experience it in our lives, I mean, the younger we are in our lives, the harder it is to do something about it. Obviously, we can and we should and we need to. But just to make your way, if you don't know that when we experience stress, traumatic stress in childhood, we take it throughout life. When we experience traumatic stress in adulthood, it is somewhat a little bit easier to overcome, but then we have to look out at what was going on in childhood. So if we have too much trauma throughout, then it's considered to be a complex trauma.